Hey all, it's Rick Keys. How you all doing? I am back from Dublin, Ireland. I was there and I went through some different therapy. Dr. Keys used that tried and true method of the what is it, the hemp or the marijuana, oh, it's THC. The THC intravenous, it seems to work all the time. By the way, I am the authentic Rick Keys. There have been some people out there pretending to be Rick Keys, but I am the real Rick Keys. Hopefully, you like my hat. It's pretty cool. And hey, I am sporting a new look now. I kind of saw that mustache that who was it? Well, Pierre tried to copy it from the one-eyed guy. What is his name? Oh, Bushwacka. Yeah, Bushwacka. So I kind of have a modified one, and this one is basically, check it out. It is called a ghost dash. We tried something else. What was it? We had tried beard stachio, but that didn't sound right. So this is a ghost dash, and you see the goatee and the stash. So anyway, enough of that. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, big things going on in Oathside, California. You ask what? Well, Sugar Ray Rayford is going to be playing at Coomber's Craft Wine in Oathside, California, Tuesday night. And Rick Keys, being me's, I am going to be there. Hopefully, well, I'm going to be there with some very special people, my family, some of the Keys family, not all. So anyway, Sugar Ray Rayford, you're going to hear this music, some of his music on this show. So this is the playlist, what I'm starting with, and then we're going to take a break. Let's just say this is part one. So this is part one, Sugar Ray Rayford, really good music on there. Somebody Lost Me. So he is the gentleman that is going to be at Coomber's on Tuesday. Here's another one of his CDs, and it actually made it to my Rick Keys Music Caravan Top Blues Albums for 2022. Title Into Deep. Can never be in too deep, I've been told. But so Rick Berthod is actually also coming to Coomber's Craft Wines in May 18th. And he has a couple CDs here and some music you'll hear. Here's Rick Berthod, Peripheral Visions. Okay. Here's another one that's really cool. It's a tribute to Peter Green. If you all don't know, Peter Green was the original, I guess, lead vocal, wrote a lot of songs for Fleetwood Mac. Even with John McVie and Mick Fleetwood, they were still there. They just didn't have Christine and the other two, Lindsay Buckingham and the girl, get her name. All right, so Rick Berthod, he is going to be at Coomber's on May 18th. And you'll hear a cool song off this. That is actually Peter Green. That isn't Rick Berthod. So you'll hear some music off that. This one, I actually got this almost a month and a half ago, and it still hasn't made it to the Roots Music Report chart, being that it really isn't supposed to have been released 2 weeks ago, but I've been playing it for almost a month and a half, and there's a ton of good music on there. It'll be up in the top 10 on the RMR chart very soon, but it's JJ Gray and Mofro. So there's that, and I have that piece of paper on there just so you guys don't see that. Okay, so anyway, I'm just coming in here. Reverend Keys has been really good to me. I'm almost back to normal. So that is JJ Gray and Mofro with the big up front, and Alusti is the title of that release. There's like 3 songs that have already made it to my Rick Keys Music Caravan Top 2024 blues songs, and that album will definitely be on here. Speaking of albums that will be on that same 2024 list, Can Heat comes back Plain old vinyl. It hasn't made it to the charts yet because it is a new release. And here is another release. Sorry, my nose was itching. So it's called, the group is called Crying Out Loud. You've heard that before, especially from your parents or your mom normally. Crying Out Loud, Richard. Okay. Crying Out Loud, play loud and smoke often. So apparently this group, someone on there smokes often a cigar. All right, so that's part one. Now we're going to go and see what's going on here in downtown Side, California. So, hey, you guys remember the, well, there on the bottom, that's actually the anonymous surfer. He's surfing there on those big waves in Side, California. So that's the anonymous surfer, or the surfer with no name. But remember, Carlsbad was building a hotel or something on their beaches, and that last storm that came in, it was a pretty big one. It was pretty windy. So that one actually was washed, the Carlsbad project, thank God, was washed into the sea. So that's what's going on there. Let me see here if we can get this correctly. All right, okay, see there? All right, I'm going to stand up. Apparently, that is the proper way to do that. So let's move chair out of the way. Chair goes. You see the beautiful Rick Keys shirt there? There's Rick Keys, full length with that go stash. And all right, so here we go. So going over here, you see, come on down here. That is Rick Keys on the left, and that is me Keys. I found out recently from a very knowledgeable person. I've been saying that me Keys was a binary. Well, actually, binary means that you're normal, like me, a normal human being. I am a male, and so a non-binary is someone who's not sure what the hell they are. All right, so let's get that squared away. That is Miki. So he's a non-binary. He's not sure. He's not sure if he is a citizen of the United States, an illegal immigrant, or an alien from outer space. So that's why he's non-binary. Not sure what he is. And that is his little teardrop home. He had to actually move it. Because the city keeps harassing him, and they told him to close down his tiki bar. So the tiki bar is temporarily closed down. And remember, Miki's was over here before with this teardrop in his thing, but unfortunately, they shut it down. So now what's happening? Miki still has his wetsuit on because he's normally surfing. That's what the black is. And so to make money, because they closed his bar down, Miki's is selling vegetables. And I think he's got a bunch of pumpkins there. So he's doing that for extra money. And up there, you guys, the Chinese spy balloon, which is actually spying on Rick Keys because of some of the things I may have said. It actually could be operated by Brandon too, as disguised as the Chinese spy balloon. Not sure. So the Chinese spy balloon is still following me, and it has its own followers. It has the alien from outer space, and there is the rocket from Iran that Brandon helped pay for. So we're going back here to normal. So that's kind of what's going on here in Side, California. So now part two, we've got CDs released in 2023 from that are on the RMR chart. That's Roots Music Report chart. If you guys are not familiar with that, what's the sexiest? None of them. All right, what can you do when you're a Keys? There you go. All right, so at moving up substantially from 92 to number 47, we got Patty Parks And where does Patty park? Patty parks wherever she damn well pleases. She's so good. So she moved up from 92 to number 47 with Come Sing With Me. Katie Henry is at number 46 with Get Gone. Where's that Get Gone? Oh, let's Get Gone. Okay, Katie Henry is at 46. At number 40, Rick Key. Well, I am Rick Keys. I actually saw Mitch Woods at Coomber Craft Wines in Oside, California recently, and I bought this CD from him, which he signed, and a lot of great music on there, a lot of legends, and it's a 2 CD release, and I bought it. Always helps the artist make money. Speaking of making money, Lone Star Mojo might be making money. They are at number 39 with The Shot of the Blues. Okay. Number 39. And number 38, we've got, let me move this over here, Rick, so you're not like looking over there all the time. Okay, at number 38, we got Guitar Jack Wargo, The New Normal. As we on this song actually made it to my Rick Keys Music Caravan Top Blues Songs 2023. It was so meaningful. The new normal, the new normal under our current regime. It's not real good. I like the old normal better. Let me see here. That was Mitch Ryder. Oh, okay. So that was Guitar Jack. I'm sorry. Now at number 33. Oh, these are kind of out of order. Okay, no, this is right. Sorry. Very professional, Rick. At number 34, Mitch Ryder. However, my fans in India are very forgiving, and they actually probably chuckle when they see me screw up. At number 23, Bob Corritore and Friends, Phoenix Blues Rumble. Okay. Number 20, Bernard Allison, Luther's Blues. He's actually playing his dad's songs that his dad wrote, Luther Allison being his dad. Excuse me. This is a 2 CD set too, and a ton of great music on there. Highly recommended. That is at what? That is at number 20. At number 19, here's another Bob Corritore. This time he's with John Primer and Bob Corritore. It's called Crawlin' King Snake, and that has just crawled up to number 19. John Clifton, Too Much to Pay. There's some significance to the title of that song, especially under the current regime with inflation and the price of gas, $5 normally. John Clifton, Too Much to Pay. He is at number 17. At number 16, we got Brothers Brown and Nowhere Left to Go. That's what a lot of people in California are saying to themselves now that the price of their living space is so expensive, they don't know where to go. Homeless, maybe, but a lot of people are going to Kentucky, Tennessee, Florida, Texas from California. At number, moved up from 34 to 14, 11 Guys Quartet. A lot of great music on that one. 11 by 11 is the title of that. Coco Montoya. Coco Montoya is at number 11 with Writing on the Wall. Alligator record label. He's actually in California. He's already been at I think he was at Belly Up and Ramona Main Stage. So not sure if he's still there, but I do know Tinsley Ellis is going to be at the Coach House in San Juan Capistrano April 13th. And he's actually going to be interviewing with me on April 9th. Tinsley Ellis. Well, let me show you the CD. At number 4, we got another alligator, Chris O'Leary, The Hardline. And at number 2, we've got Tinsley Ellis, another alligator, and it's called Naked Truth. So I am going to be chatting with Tinsley. I've done a substantial interview with him before, so I don't want to take up too much of his time. So we're just going to be asking a few simple questions about his music. So make sure you hear that. And so this is the Rick Keys Music Caravan on YouTube, primary way to get it. So what you do is you go to YouTube, subscribe. There's a bell. You press that bell. That helps bring my show with all my family members into your life on a regular basis. You can always delete it if you don't like it. And then there's a thumb icon. You press that. That helps spread the good news of Rick Keys Music Caravan from Osai to Mumbai in India. And also make sure you like it. Disliking doesn't really help me any. And then what else? There are also Rick Keys Music Caravan Blues Show on Facebook, but the main way is YouTube. So check it out. Stay tuned. Rick Keys Music Caravan coming up with great new blues for yous. Yet